All it really means is that you don't take as long to do things or get things. It's really not like it's cheap or too easy or anything silly like that. So, that said, let's get a move on. For real this time. If it takes it look like I might actually need to grind, I'll do that off screen. Because, let's face it, on-screen grinding is boring as heck. So, another of those icons that looks like stairs, and we're in the Cave to Sundletan, Basement 1. A young woman went alone inside alone. Tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. But she seemed different from other women. I know. I feel like I shouldn't stop her, you know? I totally understand. So one of those times, you can stick a monster, just keep walking into it, eventually you'll get it from behind. The behind battles also make it so you don't need to worry about grinding as much, because if you use a little bit of strategy, well, you don't have to worry. Up here, it was where the exit will be, once we get just a little bit further. This is a mushroom. They'll be a commonly recolored enemy soon enough. For now, they're the strongest enemy in the dungeon. And they're still not really all that strong. But we've leveled up to level 3. And as you see back here, it's locked. Pretty easy to tell there's a keyhole on there, so we're gonna need a key. Oddly, even though when we unlock it, it doesn't really get rid of that door, everyone can pass through it freely. How gracious of us, huh? How gracious indeed. This enemy also dropped us a charred newt. Charred newts are our first enemy drop item that are actually kind of useful. Partially restores HP and NP. So it's a fairly good item all things considered. Doesn't really heal all that much, it's not really all that great. That is one of our friendly bug-type enemies we fought one of earlier. Yeah, am I gonna side attack? Nope, it didn't. Side attacks are really annoying in this game, but what we want to do here, put that one down there. Step here, we want to put it there, but if we take a step, we can't. Hold R, drop it. Walk over, and now you can move this one out of the way. And through here is a life potion. Life potions actually increase your maximum health. I have a tendency to hoard them until near the end of the game. You'll see why. So we'll want to fight every enemy we see, so that we have the best chance to be in a good level situation. As you can see, some enemies, it's not best to just keep running behind, but it's better to use the sword. That allows us to get in it first, get our one attack off that won't do anything as far as finishing it, and the second attack to do that. So a little bit of strategy goes a long ways in this game, which I like, because most RPGs, well, there's not really anything like that. And there's an escape. Useful enough item, has a cool little icon to it. And now we're gonna get this sucker from behind again, which will allow us to rake in those levels without, well, running the risk of wiping out. I could have saved back in town, but why for? Also, monsters will restore if you go down or up a level, but as you can see, these are considered the same map, even though parts are blocked off until you get close to them. Here we have another mechanic that's, well, familiar enough to any RPG here. A little walkthrough area. Antidotes, what it says on the tin. Cures poison. Not really useful in this dungeon. And I don't really remember, most RPGs early on have like a poison dungeon where they abuse status effects to try and teach you to be wary of it and such. Lufia 2 doesn't really have one, which I'm thankful for, because it's kind of an annoying gimmick. There's nothing good about the poison status effects. I mean, okay, there is. There's nothing good about overusing it in one dungeon, for any reason whatsoever that I can think of. We've almost hit another level with Maxim. Also, that one over there, a little bit harder to find. That one over there, painfully obvious. I always forget which door is which, so let's double check. That's the way to continue the game, if I remember correctly. This way is not. But it's still useful enough, if only for the enemy we can take out right there. Let's see. I'm going to have to come back to this spot later. Yeah, because you can see, no bridge, weird red thing up there. By the way, if anyone can tell me what that red thing's supposed to look like, I would love to know, because it confuses the heck out of me. But, as you can see, we can just look at the upper level, we can see where we could jump down, but we can't do anything in this room yet. So, useful enough, but not completely useful. Also, you can see how the enemies respawn. Good fun, huh? We ended the last battle with exactly one experience point, rather, to go before leveling up, which is freakishly frustrating, at least to me. But we're gonna get that one now. And now, Maxim's leveled up to level 4, but we won't really make it through this dungeon very well. We don't use that. So let's raise our HP a little bit, and continue on. What's that? Pull over here, can't get there? Yep, we'll be back here too. So why did I just waste time showing that? Well, for one, lets me grind a little without grinding. 2, it whets your curiosity, which I think is always a good thing, to have curiosity. Whatever. So, with that out of the way, we know that there's only one true path to take here, at least first, and that'll be this little one over here. So, cut the shrub, careful not to get into a fight with the mushroom on anything but our terms, and we'll do just that. Now that we're level 4 with a rapier, we can kill those mushroom suckers with only one hit, which is definitely a nice feeling for a change of pace. This puzzle is fairly simple too. Push that block in the middle, you'll get attacked by 2 monsters, and that'll be fun, won't it? You won't be able to go on, but you can use this to your advantage. With that out of the way, we can now move on to this spot over here. Due to leveling up, we can one-hit the mushrooms now, which is definitely a nice change of pace. Over here. And finally, last but not least, right here. Red jellies have begun to miss with every attack, which is slang for they can't hit you with their pitiful stats. Doesn't it look kinda neat? Anyway, you can actually use reset in there, and actually, you know what, I think I'll show something off after doing a little bit of work in this room. Fight you on our own terms in a second. There's a power potion. Raise your strength stat. Like most things, I just tend to save this for the end of the game. Why, I'm not really sure. You can do a fight with a bat. Bats are a generally weak enemy, but they will sometimes run away. As seen, sometimes it's hard to get gold from them. They also have a tendency to call friends. But just to show something off, we use reset, and that little sucker's back. We have a second shot. Let's see if this one goes any better. Probably will still go the exact same, though. Oh, he actually fought back. Ow, these bats might actually do some damage. Well, like, they might actually make me have to use another potion. I will... And there, as we see, calls companions, companions appear. That's a common thing later in the game. Early on, bats are the only suckers you're going to really see doing it. That said, let's see. I should probably use another potion. Whenever you can get the maximum out of it, and you're not near a heal spot. Another bat ran away. Let's go over here. Some of these can be switched back and forth. This one just switches blue. They always switch blue and red, sometimes green, in rare instances. And there's a spider. Take it from behind. That's what she said. Got it in first again. Spiders are another stronger enemy, though, and they do have poison. But I think we might be able to kill this one. Yep. Just got some EXP, an antidote. Oh, here's another cool thing. You step on the red tile. Healed. Recognize that tile from the magic shop? Step on it. Healed. But we were so close to a level up that I kind of want to grab that level before we go on to the next room. So I'm going to do that really quick. Hope you don't mind. Well, it didn't want to level me up. I'm one away again. Oh well. Step on that, step on that, and we step on this one to save. Override that game. I don't know what I was doing with it. Maybe a test. Then we walk up. There's a skull. Ominous. Nothing else in the room but a Martian doing a little dance. Talk to him. I won't give you the key to the door. And great boss battle music. Or a pretty lackluster boss. So what are we gonna do? The attack button. Will he do his equivalent of the attack button? We have full IP, but no IP attacks. your health gets below 13, heal. Otherwise, this is a chance to relax. Future boss battles will not be so forgiving. Yeah, kind of a little close here. That's fine. Quick potion to heal. And 100 experience when only need 1. So, you level up, all those stats go up. Hooray! Gets the key to the door. I don't get it. How could the lizard men be smart enough to steal the key? Besides, why should the lizard men steal the key? They gain nothing by disrupting human life. I just don't get it. This has never happened before. And that theme tells us this woman is important. Plus she has a different sprite than any woman we've seen so far. Do you wish to know why, Maxim? Who are you? How did you know my name? I can see the future. I know your name, and why you came here. Who are you? Never mind. Don't you want to know why monsters are smarter and attacking humans? Do you know why? Are you aware of the red ball of light that appeared a couple of days ago? Yes? Everything that's happened has been because of that light. What? I can't believe that a ball of light has that kind of power. I understand your doubt. It is incredible, but true. But time has begun to change. Now a mere wave, later a gigantic swell of an attack on humanity. That's ridiculous! Why are you telling me this? Because you have the power to confront that swell. Me? Yes, you. Wait a minute. It's true that fighting is my job, I know, but I don't have such great power. What is this ball of light anyway? Is it monster or human? I need to know. What can I do against this humongous enemy of all humanity? It's not just you. There are others in this world who can confront this evil power. You are destined to go on a journey to meet those people and fight against evil. A journey to fight? That's right. When that ball of light appeared, your destiny was sealed. Will that ball of light really bring misfortune? And I have the power to handle that? This is all I can tell you. Whether or not you believe me and go on your journey is totally up to you. Well, wait. My name is Iris. I am here to ascertain your future. If you go, we may meet again. And he just stares at us, wondering. Always wondering what that Superman curl up in his face. Ah, the Superman curl. Also, if you'll notice, the shine at the top of his hair will sometimes glitch. I forget exactly how it happens, so I can't make it happen now. But that was the first dungeon. Not really all that fearsome, was it? We can just go like this, and we could warp out, and in fact, why not? Let's save some time. We'll just go and use the escape. And here we are. Just doing this really quick. First off, we talk to him, it changes. You met that woman, huh? What do you think of her? Didn't you feel she was different? Yeah, different, alright. And if we try and go through this door now, use door key, and it opens instantly. Congratulations. Ow. Accident. That's better. So, let's scoot back on out of here, and back to Elcid. It's easy enough to get back through there in the future, so really not a problem. You'll also notice you walk as fast in the overworld map as you do in towns. Also different from most RPGs. Good different. So let's run over and talk to Tia. Oh Maxim, thank goodness you're here. I had this weird feeling. About what? I had this feeling you were going away somewhere. Silly me, it's nothing. Forget it. So what was it you wanted today? Yeah, we're almost to a new shop, however, so thanks, but no thanks, Tia. But we will take this opportunity to run over here and grab Strong, giving us quite a bit more survivability. Unlike other items, you can't simply buy Strong and give it to someone later. You have to equip it to someone right away. Probably since it's also the way they learn the magic. And personally, I don't like learning magic from an item anyway. So I think we're actually going to end this one here. Next time, you'll see me on the other side of the cave, but for now, we're going to rest. And I hope you have a good rest too. This has been Corinne for Choosing One Studios, your hostess. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you have yourself an absolutely wonderful day. I'm going to go take a nap.